Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of 21 of January 2023. Essence. Sweet children, in order to claim blessings from the Father, follow Srimad at every step. Keep your activity good. Question: who can climb onto Shiv Baba's heart throne? Answer: when Brahma Baba guarantees that a particular child is serviceable and gives everyone happiness, that he doesn't cause sorrow for anyone through his thoughts, words or deeds. When Brahma Baba says this to him, he can sit on Shiv Baba's heart throne. Question: what service are you spiritual servants doing with Baba at this time? Answer: you spiritual servants not only purify the whole world, but also the 5 elements. This is why you are true social workers. Song: claim blessings from the Mother and the Father. Om Shanti. You children heard the song. In fact, children receive blessings from their worldly mothers and fathers. When children kneel at the feet of their mother and father, they are blessed by them. These drums are not beaten for a worldly mother and father. Beating of drums means that many are able to hear this. It is sung to the unlimited Father. You are the mother and father, and we are your children. Through your blessings and mercy, we receive limitless happiness. This praise is sung in Bharat. Surely, this must have happened in Bharat, which is why it is sung here. You should go completely into the unlimited. The intellect says that only the one Father is the creator of heaven. Everyone in heaven is happy. There can be no trace of sorrow there. This is why it is sung that everyone remembers God in times of sorrow, but no one remembers Him in times of happiness. For half a cycle, when there is sorrow, everyone remembers Him. In the golden age, there is infinite happiness, so no one there remembers Him. Because human beings now have stone intellects. They don't understand anything. In the iron age, there is infinite sorrow. There is so much fighting and quarreling. No matter how learned scholars are, they don't understand the meaning of these songs at all. Although people sing, "You are the mother and father," they don't understand which mother and father it is that they are praising. This is sad for many people. Although they are all children of God, everyone is unhappy at this time. No one has unlimited happiness. One receives happiness from blessings. When there are no blessings, there is sorrow. The Father is praised as the merciful one. Even sages and holy men are called merciful. You children understand that on the path of devotion they sing, "You are the mother and father." This is absolutely accurate. However, if someone is clever, he would ask that if the Supreme Soul is called God the Father, how could he then be called the Mother? Their intellects go to Jagadamba, brackets, World Mother. And so their intellects also should go to Jagat Pita, brackets, World Father. Brahma and Saraswati are not a god and goddesses. This praise cannot be given to them. It is wrong to call them the mother and father. Although people sing this praise to the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, they don't understand how he becomes the mother and father. Now, you children have been told to claim blessings from the mother and father. That is to follow Srimad. If your activity is good, you automatically claim blessings. If your activity isn't good, if you continue to cause sorrow for others, if you do not remember the mother and father, and you don't inspire others to have remembrance, then neither can you claim blessings, nor would you be able to receive much happiness. You will not be able to climb onto the Father's heart throne. If you climb onto this Father's, brackets, Brahma Baba's heart throne, it means that you have also climbed onto Shiv Baba's heart throne. This praise is given to that mother and father. The intellect should be drawn to the unlimited mother and father. No one's intellect is drawn to Brahma. Although the intellects of some are drawn to Jagadamba, and they also hold fairs in her name, no one understands her occupation. You understand that according to the law, your true mother is this Brahma. It also has to be understood and remembered that as well as being Brahma, the Father, he is also the Mother. You write to Shiv Baba, care of Brahma, and so as well as being your father, he is also your mother. You children have to climb onto this Father's heart throne, because Shiv Baba has entered this one. When this one gives a guarantee to Baba that a particular child is very good and serviceable, that he gives happiness to everyone, that he doesn't cause sorrow for anyone through his thoughts, words and deeds, he can then climb onto Shiv Baba's heart throne. Whatever you express through your thoughts, words or deeds, it should give happiness to everyone. Don't cause sorrow for anyone. The thought of causing sorrow first enters the mind, but it is when you put that thought into action that it becomes a sin. Storms will definitely enter your mind, but you must not put them into action. If anyone gets upset, come and ask the father, Baba, because of this matter they are upset. Then Baba will explain whatever it is. It first enters the mind. To speak is also an action. If you children want to claim blessings from the mother and father, you must follow Srimad. It is very deep aspect to call the one, the mother and father. This Brahma is the father as well as the senior mother. Now, who would this father call mother? Who would this mother brackets Brahma call mother? This mother cannot have a mother. Just as Shiv Baba doesn't have a father, in the same way, this mother Brahma does not have a mother. The main thing that is explained to you children is that if you cause sorrow for anyone through your thoughts, words or deeds, you will receive sorrow and your status will be destroyed. Remain honest with the true Lord. Remain honest with this one as well. This Dada will give a certificate and say, Baba, this child is good and worthy. Baba will praise the soul and say that you are a serviceable child, that you serve with your body, mind and wealth. When you don't cause sorrow for anyone, you are able to climb onto the heart throne of Bap Dada and the mother. To climb into this one's heart means to climb onto that one's throne. Worthy children always think about how they can become worthy to sit on a throne. This is the deep concern they have. There are 8 thrones number-wise. Then there are 108 and then 16,108. However, you have to claim a high status. It doesn't suit a soul to sit on a throne when there are 2 degrees less. Worthy children will make a great deal of effort by realizing that if they don't claim their full inheritance of the Sun dynasty from Baba now, they won't claim it every cycle. If you don't become threaded in the rosary of victory now, you won't be threaded every cycle. This race takes place every cycle. If there is a loss now, there will be a loss every cycle. A good businessman is one who follows Srimad and follows the mother and father completely and never causes sorrow for anyone. Within that, the number one sorrow is the sword of lust. The father says, Acha, even if you think that it is God Krishna who speaks, he too is number one. You should accept what he says. You can then become the masters of heaven. They think that Krishna is God and that the directions he gave were Srimad. Acha, follow his directions, for he too said that lust is the greatest enemy, that you must conquer it. It is only when you conquer that wise that you will be able to go to the land of Krishna. However, there is no question of Sri Krishna saying any of this, because Sri Krishna was a young child. How could he have given directions? He would have given instruction when he grew up and sat on the throne. Only when he became worthy of giving instructions would he have been able to rule the kingdom. So Baba now says, remember me in the incorporeal world. Sri Krishna would say, remember me in heaven. He also says, you must conquer lust, the greatest enemy. You will not receive poison there. Therefore, renounce poison here and become pure. It is the father of Sri Krishna who sits here and explains, Acha, human beings removed my name and inserted the child's name. He too is full of all divine virtues. It is also written in the Gita that he says lust is the greatest enemy. However, they don't believe him. They don't even follow Krishna's instructions. They think that they will follow Sri Krishna's instructions when Sri Krishna himself comes. However, until then they continue to drone. Sannyasis, etc. cannot say that they have come to teach Raja Yoga. Only the Father tells you this and explains that this is an aspect of the confluence age. Sri Krishna existed in the golden age. There must have been someone who made him so worthy. Shiv Baba himself says, I am now making Sri Krishna and his whole dynasty worthy of going to heaven. Baba works so hard on you children so that you can go to heaven and claim a high status. Otherwise, you will have to go and work for those who claim a high status. You have to claim your full inheritance from the Father. Ask yourself, am I worthy enough? Worthy ones are also number-wise. There are the highest, middling and lowest ones. Those who are the highest cannot remain hidden. They will have the mercy in their hearts to serve Bharat. Social workers are also number-wise, the highest, middling and lowest ones. Some steal from other people. They sell other people's things and keep the money from that. Therefore, how could they be called worthy social workers? There are many who call themselves social workers because they serve society. Only the Father does true service. You say that you are also spiritual servants with Baba. Not only do we purify the whole world, but we purify the elements as well. Sannyasis don't understand that the elements are at present Tamo Pradhan and that they too have to become Sato Pradhan. When the elements become Sato Pradhan, your bodies will also be Sato Pradhan. Baba explains so much, but you children still forget. Those who relate this to others will remember. If you do not donate, you cannot imbibe. Bap Dada glorifies the names of those who do good service. Even you children understand which ones are clever in doing service. Those who are on service climb onto Baba's heart throne. Always follow the mother and father. Become worthy of sitting on his heart throne. Those who are engaged in serving others will give happiness to others. Look in the mirror of your own heart. Am I a worthy child of Baba? You can also write a chart of the service you do and send it. This is the service I am doing. Now judge for yourself, so that the Father also understands whether you are the highest, middling, or lowest. You children also understand who the elephant riders are and who the cavalry are. No one can remain hidden. If you send your chart to the Father, Baba can warn you. You continue to be cautioned even though you don't send your chart. Now claim as much inheritance as you want. You will then receive a certificate from Bap Dada. This is the senior mother. You can receive a certificate from him. This wonderful mummy doesn't have a mummy, just as dead father doesn't have a father. However, out of the females, Mama is number one. Jagadamba is praised in the drama. She did a lot of service. Just as Baba used to go out, Mama too used to go out. She used to serve small villages. She was the cleverest of all. Baba has the senior Baba with him. Therefore, the children must also take care of this one. In the golden age, the subjects too are very happy. They have their own palaces, cows and bulls, etc. Everything. Acha, children, remain happy and prosperous. Don't forget, but you mustn't remember anyone either. Because it is the Baba that you have to remember. You have to forget your own bodies. So how could you remember those of any others? Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children says namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharana. Number 1. Don't upset anyone. Make everyone happy with your thoughts, words and deeds, and claim blessings from the Father and the family. Second, become worthy children and do spiritual service of Bharat. Have a merciful heart and become a spiritual social worker. Serve with your body, mind, and wealth. Remain true to the true Lord. Blessing. May you be Master Sadguru and doubly underline your words and make them precious. The words of you children have to be words that those who are listening would be thirsty to hear you say something. This is known as speaking precious. Elevated versions. Elevated versions are not a lot of words. If someone continues to speak whenever he wants, those words would not be called elevated versions. You are Master Sadgurus, children of the Sadguru. And so each word of yours is an elevated version. At any time and in any place, only speak words that are necessary, yukti-yukt, and beneficial for yourself and for other souls. Doubly underline your words. Slogan: be a jewel who has pure and positive thoughts and continue to brighten the world with your rays. Slogan: be a jewel who has pure and positive thoughts and continue to brighten the world with your rays. Om Shanti.